Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a minute to talk a little bit about graphing systems of inequalities. Hopefully by this point in the delta math sequence, you have gotten used to using test points and determining which points um, satisfy a system of inequalities. So I just want to quickly go over this again, in addition to the video that was shared in the notes, just so that way we're super clear. So first thing that we need to do is we need to graph our lines. Again, these are inequalities, so we do have to worry about the shading, but ultimately graph it the same way you would a line to start. So here's my my y-intercept at -5. There we go. And I have a slope of 3. So I'll go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Because remember, whenever we do not have a denominator, it's just over 1. This is a greater than symbol, so ultimately we do not need to worry about making it dashed or dotted. We can leave it as a solid line because the line itself is included in our solution set for this particular inequality. Now the part that is a little bit tricky is figuring out where we need to shade. So as always, I recommend, as long as you do not go through the point 0, 0, use it as your test point. So I'll plug in 0, so I have 0 greater than or equal to 0 minus 5. Is 0 greater than or equal to minus 5? Oh, yes, it is. So we are good. So I need to change the shade, and there we go. So anything in this region over here is a point that satisfies this inequality. Now, let's look at the second one. Y is less than -x minus 1. So again, we'll start with the y-intercept of -1. We have a slope of -1, so we go down 1 to the right 1. But this one we need to be careful. It's not an equal to here, it's just a less than symbol. So we do have to make sure that it is dashed. The reason behind that is anything on the line itself will not actually satisfy this inequality, so we cannot include it. Once again, it does not go through 0, 0, so we can still use 0, 0 as our test point. So we have 0 is less than 0 minus 1. Is 0 less than -1? No, it is not. So this is not correct, right? Because my test point, 0, 0, is not actually in the solution set, so we cannot include this side. We have to do the other side. So again, whatever side wherever your point is, if it works, you shade that side. If it doesn't work, you shade the opposite. If you accidentally were on the wrong line and we're trying to shade, just make sure you have line 1, which is the first one that you graph, and then line 2, which is the second one you graph. So ultimately, then it finally is asking for any point in the double shaded region as a point. Now, we had to pick something from here as opposed to something from up here or over here where it's just shaded once, because we are looking for points that satisfy both inequalities. This double shaded region is a region that satisfies both inequalities. So I could pick anything from in here. I'll pick this one, -2, 0. And that should work. And we are good. So make sure you are careful when you are graphing these so that you have the right lines and making sure they're not dashed when they should be solid when they're supposed to be dashed. Make sure if the test point does not work, you shade to the opposite side. If it does work, shade to the same side. And again, then when you pick a point, make sure it is in the double shaded region. And also make sure you are on the correct line when you are shading, because that happens more often than not. And then finally, if there's an error with the point, make sure that you didn't accidentally type it in wrong or switch the X and the Y or something like that. All right, I hope that this helps. Happy systems of inequalities. Enjoy your week.